So this is like right in between the two. And so I guess that's the problem that I have with this truck is like, this is, you know, more expensive than or it's probably the same price as an equivalent Tremor at this point if Ford increased the price on the Tremor since last time I reviewed one. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over the all-new Ford F-150 XLT Black Appearance Package. First and foremost, so a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry H. Miller Ford Lincoln here in Provo, Utah for giving me some time with this XLT. Check out the inventory in the description down below, and then as always, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below as well. Let's get right into the video. Under the hood, we have a twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 17 around town and then 23 on the highway, with power outputs being 400 horsepower and then 500 pound-feet of torque. Now let's go over the front end of this XLT. So with this package, you now get the hood from the Tremor, which looks really cool. Notice the Ford logo has been darkened. You got a camera there at the bottom of the logo. We have the standard XLT headlights here with the daytime running lights, and then you've got that fog light area down below again with the daytime running light. Body painted bumpers, notice with the parking sensors there, and then the whole grille has been blacked out as well. We've got the tow hooks here at the bottom with the standard air dam, and yeah, this truck just looks so cool from a front end perspective. Coming around the side here, we've got two 75mm tires wrapped around 20-inch wheels on the front and then also in the rear as well. And notice how the wheels have been all blacked out as part of this package. And look at the design on the wheel too. That looks really cool. Independent front suspension, just like every other F-150. Notice here with the badge on the side, that's also been blacked out. You can see the mirrors. Door handles too are body painted. And then notice in the rear here, with our FX4 off-road sticker, that's been blacked out again with the rear wheels. Still have the standard leaf springs here in the back. This one has the side steps that are fixed, and there's your side view. Now here's our key fob. We have our unlock function, our lock function, remote start, and the drop down for the tailgate. We have a payload capacity of 1,697 pounds, and this has the max tow package, so towing capacity is going to be somewhere around like 13-ish thousand pounds with the truck. We've got the measuring charts here on the back. This one has LED lights in the bed. We have an outlet as well. LED cargo light there. No bed liner. That's something you can add as an option. This one has Ford's bed step system. And then let's see if it does the raise function with the tailgate. Nope. So just got to lift it up yourself. Now finishing things up with the rest of the rear, you guys can see we've got the standard XLT taillights here, and then notice here with the bumper, got the parking sensors there, again darkened Ford logo, and then we have the exhaust tips from the all-new Tremor. So it has that cool dual outlet exhaust appearance, which I really like, and there you go. Now here's the door panel in the rear. You guys can see the material use here at the top and then the padding down below, just like every other XLT. This one has the Bang & Olufsen sound system, and you guys can see the gray trim there on the door panel. Now it's raining quite a bit, so we're gonna pop in early, unlike other reviews, but let's still go over the seats. So you guys can see we've got the upgraded leather seats here in this truck, which look fantastic. Nice padding on them, and speaking of that, look at the legroom. Headroom, and then you guys can see here with the storage pocket. Now it's got the cup holders right here. We've got vents with all of our charging ports, and then under seat storage as well. And let's head to the front. Hopefully my microphone survives the rain. So here is the front door panel. You guys can see there with the trim, and then notice down below with the padding, got all of our window controls right here, door lock and unlock. The mirrors do have blind spot monitoring, and again we got these fixed side steps and Bang & Olufsen sound system. Gonna close the door so we don't get things too wet. You guys can see there with the mirror lights, light controls, pedal adjustment. We've got that for the parking brake. And then here are the front seats, which I'll move my backpack. So you guys can see again with the leather trim, and then the bolstering here on the seat itself. So here is the steering wheel with this XLT. You guys can see nice leather trim all around with the stitching down the center. And then notice this trim piece right here. Regular controls for the center stack, and then notice here with the coloration on the Ford logo. This does have the steering assistance, and it also has adaptive cruise control, turn signal, windshield wiper stock, and there's the steering wheel. Now here's the gauge cluster that we get with this blackout package. You guys can see analog gauges on either side, and then here in the center we can scroll through different bits of info here on the truck, just like other F-150s. Obviously this truck just came in, so that fuel economy is not accurate whatsoever, but you guys get the gist there. We do have a bunch of different drive modes. Yes, I understand fuel economy. So you got your tow haul, eco, sport, And then the other side, we've got our slippery, deep snow, sand, mud ruts, and then rock crawl. And then you can't go in a full circle, like I'm still twisting. So you basically stop at one side and then you have to go to the other side. It's kind of interesting. We've got our camera button here, parking sensors. That is for your hazard lights, stability control, and then our hill descent control. And then this has the 12-inch display. So first off, if I pop it in reverse, we've got a backup camera with trajectory lines that turn at the steering wheel. And then notice here with all the other camera viewpoints, including the bed camera as well. So really solid from a camera system perspective. Resolution's fantastic. Again, parking sensors front and rear. Now with the infotainment system, it's split into several different areas. We've got the main screen right here with the shortcut bar there at the bottom, and you can see response time is fantastic with this. It's easy to use, right? Everything's pretty self-explanatory there. And then the side screen, which you can scroll through different menus, like you guys can see, is on the eco behavior, for example, and that's the 12-inch display. We have the Pro Trailer Assist. We've got trailer brake controls in this one. Notice we got the driveline select with the axle lock as well. We have 2-wheel high, 4-wheel low, no 4-wheel auto on the XLT. Dual zone climate controls with heated seats at the front. And then notice the storage space here with the USBs. A couple of cup holders here. And then notice with the shifter that does have the cool fold down function. This one does have the workbench center console as well. So you can do that whole thing. There's the center console. And then notice with the trim on the glove box, right? And then also the dash as well. Again, Bang & Olufsen sound system. And then popping up top here, got our sunglass holder, power setting window, and regular mirror, and well, there you go. Now here's the window sticker on this XLT. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Basically 302A, and then here is the optional equipment if you guys want to read through that. And then total MSRP, $65,595. And let's take it out for a short little drive and kind of sum up my thoughts. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility of the hood, both of the mirrors, which do have blind spot monitoring, the rest of the rear, and let's set off. Okay, so we're just going on a short drive because I just want to give you guys kind of my thoughts here on this particular package with the XLT, you know, if this package is worth it or not on the XLT. So first off, I think this looks great on the outside. It's a really good looking truck overall, having all the blacked out accents, having the hood from the Tremor. I really like it. Again, I think it looks fantastic. Interior, again, with these upgraded seats and everything, really nice as well. So that's another big plus. So and all the, you know, luxury options, you get the bigger screen, the nicer sound system, heated seats, all that. So there's quite a bit to love about this truck. But I do have a qualm with this truck, and that is the fact that the Tremor exists. And you know, I know that Ford just recently increased their prices on all their trucks, so my information might be slightly outdated, sorry if it is. But the last time I reviewed a, you know, quote unquote, like entry-level Tremor with some options similar to this, it was like $61,000 roughly. And then a fully loaded Tremor that I reviewed for 2022 model year was like $71,000 for the sticker price. So this is like right in between the two. And so I guess that's the problem that I have with this truck, is like, this is, you know, more expensive than or it's probably the same price as an equivalent Tremor at this point if Ford increased the price on the Tremor since last time I reviewed one. Or it's just barely less expensive than a fully loaded Tremor. And I would rather have the Tremor, frankly, because of the off-road chops. It still has cool looks, right? Some of you might not be into the gold accents, I understand that. But with the off-road capability that has and the road presence it has, I think that's my choice with the trucks, again, considering the price point that this is at. I still think this is a really cool truck. I think it looks fantastic, and I think they have a Tremor here that's used. Let's just kind of, there we go. So you guys can kind of, oh, of course the window sticker is blocking us. Right there, you guys can see. It's tall, it's blacked out. It has, you know, it doesn't have the blacked out Ford badges, but I mean, that's an easy change, frankly. So yeah, again, I think this package is cool, but how this is optioned out, me personally, I'm gonna go for the Tremor, but I can understand some people, you know, they don't really care for that off-road style, right? They'd rather just have a more on-road style truck with the bigger wheels, that aesthetic and everything. So I still think it's a cool package, but yeah, my opinion, let me know what you guys think. That's gonna sum things up for our video on this XLT. Again, huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Ford Lincoln here in Provo for giving me some time with this truck. Check out the inventory in the description down below. I will see all of you in that next video.